Good evening. I'm very disappointed. On January 16th, I certainly hope there's nothing more important, Mr. Argyris, than what I have to say right now, because you look very preoccupied. On January 16th, I asked you, as of yet, has your $462 expenditure at Tuscany Restaurant on the October 22nd been paid? And you told me yes. Subsequent to that, I asked for proof of reimbursement to the village because the published purchase card reports have a notation under expenditures that says to be reimbursed or something to that effect. You answered yes. I should be able to take that to the bank. I got the records from the village in answer to my FOIA request. The date on the front was dated December 22nd. On the back, the bank had not processed it till January 18th, which was 2 days after I asked the question. Now, I know this village does bank runs every day. I find it hard to believe that they held on to that check from December 22nd until January 8th. Now, when you came here to this village, your whole platform was, I'm going to bring the fun back to Wheeling. It appears to me that your idea of fun is celebrating the World Series championship with your friends on the public dime. October 22nd was the night the Cubs won the World Series. I seem to see a pattern here with personal use of the public village credit card. And I see a great disparity between your published policies about the use of the purchase card and what actually happens. I see a disparity between what you expect of your employees and what you expect of yourself. This is not your personal party after you have dissipated your personal resources through your bankruptcy. Now you have no cash to pay for your party, and so now you're using our credit card.
Ms. Wilson, I caution you to keep your comments relevant to village business.
It's very relevant. It's very relevant.
The president's personal finances are not relevant to village business, ma'am. Your use of the credit card certainly is, but please, personal attacks regarding personal issues are not what our public comment allows for.
Are you the chairman, Mr. Ferrolo?
Well, in this case, I am not, but in this case, since you're attacking the village president, I will tell you
How very interesting, because you told me that this was not a place for cross-examination. This is not a courtroom.
Correct.
You may not usurp his authority as the chairman. He's an elected official. He needs to answer to the people who voted him into office. And if he can't take the heat, he ought to step down.
This isn't a cross-examination session, as I told you.
Well, you're intervening with me the same way you would in a court of law.
No,
you are abusing your authority. Please remember
the
the ARDC rules and expectations of an attorney for the public bodies.
You're making a big mistake. Telling me what the ARDC rules are, I know them very well. I'm a practicing attorney for 25 years. I know them far better than you ever will. So please keep your comments relevant to village business. Please proceed.
I poured through purchase card reports for many, many years. I was stunned that this month is the very first time in your 4 years in office that you have not used the purchase card. That might be a good thing. Maybe Manager Svandelis took the card away from you. That is certainly my hope. Prior to you becoming village president, none of the other village presidents ever used the purchase card. There's very few, if any, expenditures there. I take exception to the fact that you told the Journal, the Displays, or the whatever that newspaper is, that this is your hometown. This is not your hometown. You did not grow up here. You went to school in Maine Township, and I feel that you are using misrepresentations to try to endear voters to you, to make them think that you care about this village. It appears to me the only thing you care about is what it can do for you. In the closed-door meeting that we had on the 9th, you told me that you were going to make a resolution to make an ordinance. You thanked me for bringing to your attention that this vehicle was being used in a manner that Mr. Ferrolo said was not permitted by the state law. And that you were going to make a new law, you were going to make a resolution.
Get your facts correct before you step up, please. Please. We did make a policy.
Okay, I'm very disappointed it's not on a resolution to be voted on tonight. You told me you were going to make a new local village ordinance resolution. He has no vehicle of his own. The man does not own a personal vehicle. He's using our car to get to work.
There is a policy that's been
What
adopted.
was the date of that policy? Because it certainly wasn't, I beg your pardon, it was not a notice to the public. You told me specifically you were going to vote on it. You also told me that while it was not
Time
a
is up.
formal agenda item,
Time's
that
up.
all the board members talked about him taking the vehicle home and approved it.
Ms. Wilson, your time is up.
Thank you.
Thank you.